Attack on Titan's anime is finally, yet sadly, coming to an end in just 1 month from today. Although an announcement of an additional chapter to the manga, which hasn't been explained what it will contain, the main story certainly is nearing an epic finale. But after all this time, there are still some questions about the show. While there are questions about the plot, the characters, and the Titans themselves, there is one more question that has never received a full answer, and it is why there is a T-Rex in the Season 2 intro.
If you're like me, after watching the intro for Season 2, you were probably confused. Why is there not only a T-Rex, but also a whale and a lot of other animals too? Even more confusion occurs when you finish the second season and neither of these beasts were ever introduced. So, why? Well, spoiler, there is no confirmed answer as I said previously, but there are multiple theories that have been proven to make sense, so we'll be talking about those in today's video, starting with the first theory. I'll rank each of them on a scale of 1 to 10. Theory number 1. The writers changed it last minute. Okay, this was probably the dumbest of the theories, which is why I'm saying it first. The idea that the anime would go unfaithful from the manga and make an entirely new plot involving dinosaurs just seems kind of odd and really just unlikely. This would have never worked, and even if this is what they were planning, they would have had to delay Season 2 by a long time anyway, right? Oh. Season 2 was delayed. Perhaps this theory isn't so dumb after all. But this theory still gets shut down in a matter of seconds. If the anime was delayed because of this, they would have plenty of time to redo the intro. And it's also been confirmed that the reason Season 2 took so long was not because they were actively working on it or changing anything, it was so the anime didn't catch up to the manga too soon, which would mean there would have to be fillers. So this theory falls as a flat 1 out of 10. Theory number 2. It was made to throw viewers off. Okay, so this one is equally as dumb because there's no point in trying to throw a viewer off by showing something that the show doesn't even contain. It's understandable throwing the viewer off to make a potential plot twist more exciting and effective, but blatantly lying and not elaborating at all for no reason just seems really dumb. This theory also scores a 1 out of 10. Theory number 3. Bait. This theory basically just says the reason that there are animals in the intro is to keep the viewers interested and watch the rest of the show. That when someone sees the intro, they are intrigued. Although there are many arguments against this theory, one more simple argument is that they don't need to bait their viewers. Season 2 is possibly one of the most interesting seasons, and one of, if not the most influential on the rest of the show. Season 1 didn't need this, but Season 1 had the introduction with the Colossal Titan, which could intrigue viewers. But Season 2 intro already had the reappearance of not only the Colossal, but the Armor Titan, which was plenty to keep the viewers interested. Even if they were trying to intrigue viewers, it's kind of a dumb method to do so, as you're basically giving them false promises, like clickbait YouTube videos, but worse. So, although possible, Attack on Titan is already more than interesting enough, and does not need clickbait, so this theory gets a slightly higher 2 out of 10. Theory number 4. Location. This one basically just states that the animals shown are similar to those of Madagascar, and when you look up the official map of Paradis, you'll notice that it's just an upside down Madagascar, while Marley is on the African mainland. This theory, unlike the other theories so far, is actually somewhat possible. Although Paradis isn't meant to be like Madagascar in any other way than the shape, it's a cool little Easter egg. But even though it is an Easter egg, it still seems kind of odd that this would be the reasoning. So because this one is actually possible, it gets a whopping 4 out of 10. Theory number 5. Symbolism. Some claim this is the most likely theory, but I'm placing it somewhere in the middle. Attack on Titan is known for its symbolism, especially in the sense of freedom being portrayed by birds. But what does a dinosaur represent? Well, some claim the dinosaur represents the Titans. Although it seems dumb, it gives us a sense of what the Titans are truly like. Inhumane beasts, much larger than us, but the difference is that the Titans have the urge to kill every human, not just every animal. Although this one is entirely possible, even if it were true, I really think it would just be odd that they would try to fit it in as such bizarre symbolism. Others even claim that the T-Rex would represent fossil fuels that Marley wanted to take from Paradis, but because this isn't the full focus of the show, especially not in Season 2, this theory just doesn't make sense. So this theory gets a 4 out of 10 as well. Theory number 6, inspiration. This one is a little shorter than the others. It could simply be that Attack on Titan was inspired by Jurassic Park. It's confirmed that Isayama was inspired by Jurassic Park to some extent, and it's also possible that Isayama asked for dinosaurs to appear in the intro as a sort of tribute. This one scores a 5 out of 10. Although it's still believable, it's just kind of odd. While I'm sure there are many other theories, the next one is the last main one I'll be talking about. Theory number 6. Ancient Beast Titans. Okay, so this one might be my favorite of all the theories. What it's saying is that the animals shown are the past Beast Titans. If you know anything about the Beast Titan, you know that its inheritor's Titan will be based on what kind of animal they best represent, as well as the animal that means the most to them. For example, Tom Kazavr was not a monkey like Zeke, but instead resembled a bighorn sheep. So although it was odd to show it in the first place, especially this early in the show, this could simply be past Beast Titans. But it still makes no sense. Why would past Beast Titans, who are long dead, be alive? Well, in this part of the intro, it isn't colored animation. It's gray with the Titans outlined by white, as well as red in the center, possibly representing a heart. So it could perhaps mean that these Titans are simply in Zeke's mind, and that he is moving with the power of all the Beast Titans. Although this theory is entirely possible, it's odd that Tom Kazavr wouldn't be here, as he was basically the most influential figure on Zeke. It's also odd that none of the Beast Titans appeared in the Battle of Heaven and Earth when Eren summons Ancient Titans. We see all different kinds of Ancient Beast Titans, but none of these ones from the Season 2 intro appear, or at least aren't visually obvious enough. And the final thing that disproves this theory is that the Beast Titans, although possess similar traits to animals, aren't exact replicas of them. Like perhaps a human figure who had a T-Rex head, not an actual T-Rex. Or a quadruped titan that had the head and skin of a crocodile, but didn't fully replicate that of a crocodile. And just to throw it out there, the whale can't just float, but the idea that it was represented by the past Ancient Beast Titans, it still kind of makes sense. So this one scores a staggering 8 out of 10, and in my opinion is the most believable. So to wrap it up, there are many theories as to why there was a T-Rex in the Season 2 intro, and while some are more logical than others, we really will never know why. But it's fun to think sometimes, just to ponder on something that will go unexplained possibly forever. Although that could spark another theory, that the next released chapter of Attack on Titan, which is confirmed by the way, will explain it all, but even still, that's highly unlikely. Thank you for watching this peakstasis video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to check out my other content and subscribe for more future content. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next peakstasis video.